Hey there, I'm Felicia from We Buy Your Land for Cash. If you have land that you no longer have a use for, want to get rid of, sick of paying property taxes on, we might be able to help you out. In this video, we're going to look at what to do if you can't sell your land on the MLS in Florida. So do you have a lot you need to sell in Florida? You're tired of waiting for the right buyer to walk through your door? When a property lingers on the MLS, it can signal to buyers that there is something wrong with the property, or it wouldn't have been sitting on the market for so long. At the time of this post, there are over 48,000 lots for sale in Florida on Realtor.com. How is one property supposed to stand out in this? It can be really discouraging to list on the MLS when there's so much competition and you really just want to get your Florida property sold. Should you find yourself in this predicament, identifying and resolving the problem is the key to getting your property sold. Here are some things you can do if you can't sell your land in the MLS in Florida. You can try lowering the price. Reassessing your asking price is one move that you can make if you can't sell your lot on the MLS in Florida. If your land is overpriced, no matter what other fixes you might try, this issue will not be overcome without a change. Emotional attachments can add a significance and a value to your property that others simply can't appreciate. So maybe you inherited this Florida property from a parent, grandparent, sibling, and that might bring on a lot of emotional value for you. Unfortunately, someone buying that property doesn't really care how you got it. And that sounds a bit cold, but they won't have that same appreciation for the property that you will. Comparing properties in order to determine the right asking price can be very difficult for a first-time land seller. This is why it's extremely important for you to do your own review of the listing price of current lots, similar to yours on the market, as well as what they've been selling for. So you see all these 48,000 properties on Realtor.com, you see the list price, cool. What did they actually sell for? And that takes a bit more work. While it can be costly, a professional appraiser can help you and should be able to answer any questions you may have about how they came to their valuation. Per Rocket Mortgage, you can expect a professional appraiser to cost upwards of $400. And if the plot of land is large, the cost could be much more than that because the appraiser has to survey the land, verify the size and boundaries. There's just a lot more work with a larger property. You could also try for sale by owner. Selling your land as for sale by owner is another option if you can't sell it on the MLS. Buyers prefer to purchase lots that don't require any work. They just want to imagine the convenience and comfort of owning their own private lot, and they are willing to pay more for this convenience. So if your property has a bunch of junk on it, old boats, old cars, derelict shed, it's going to get a lot less attention, right? If your strategy is to save money by not cleaning up or improving the property, this could be the problem, right? You might need to rectify that to attract more buyers. If you do improve your property, you'll need to look into the costs for surveying the land, building a fence around the property line, adding boundary marks, removing trash, debris, old structures, clearing trees or removing any fire damaged plants, getting professional pictures of the property. These are all costs that will certainly improve your property, but you're going to have to pay out of pocket for. And beware that these costs can quickly add up and could take up a lot of your own time to see to completion. Making necessary repairs is another thing you can do if you find that you can't sell your property on the MLS in Florida. Selling your lot in the traditional method of listing, either on your own or with an agent, means fixing any issues out of pocket before the property closes. This could include thousands of dollars in repairs, depending on what problems are discovered by a title company. Having a professional in that industry, such as a surveyor or a septic engineer, give you a reliable estimate. You will want to be certain to invest the time to make yourself fully aware of all the local, state, and federal laws governing disclosure when conducting the sale of real estate, either on your own or through an agent. Sadly, you could face legal ramifications even if you were unaware of a problem with your property before it sold. An important note, it's costly to sell your Florida property through a realtor. You'll have to pay around 10 to 20% commissions and marketing fees. And it's not a guarantee that the realtor will see the property sold for you, right? Like they might sign an agreement for 6 months, and at the end of 6 months, oh, I guess it didn't sell. By the way, you still owe all these marketing fees. You could end up spending the money on repairs, improvements, title issues, again, marketing fees, and the realtor doesn't even sell the property. So now you're just stuck with it and you're out of money. The easiest solution is a direct sale to a company like mine, Buy Your Land for Cash. If you would rather save your time and money while skipping all the headaches and expenses of listing yourself or with a real estate agent, Buy Your Land for Cash is here to help you. We buy your property as is, and our vast experience means understanding the risks and expenses involved. We've bought over 250 properties. We know what we're getting into. We do a ton of work in Florida, so we've seen a lot of different situations. With Buy Your Land for Cash, your closing date is quick and guaranteed. So you could just sell directly, save yourself the headache, and put more money back in your pocket. You can call or text us 313-307-6737 to see how we can help you relieve your land burden. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're going to do a lot of land blog videos like this, and you don't want to miss out. Talk to you soon.